I think playing blues guitar for me was like a voice. It was like an outlet when I was like teenager. It was just my favorite thing, and I love blues, and I still do. I still wake up and like I love to just listen to blues. I don't know what it is. At 18, I was playing in clubs, in cover bands in South Texas. The bass player said he's moving to New York, and I said, I want to come too. So I moved to New York. I go to art school, but I really just want to be a musician. Like, that's all. I don't realize that that's all I want to do until I go to college, get a job, office job, and I miss playing music. Then I get laid off from my job soon after I get married, and I think, well, let me try it again, put a band together again, play around. A bunch of empty clubs. I'm not playing blues stuff. I'm trying to be like a singer-songwriter. I'm not really figuring stuff out yet. What people like and what I like, that kind of special spot for music. So that unemployment time comes and goes. I get back to work, get some more jobs. All this time I'm writing and playing and stuff. And, I joined more bands. I joined this rock and roll cover band that plays in a basement bar in a hostel. I joined a rock band with a 6-string violinist. And I still just want to do my own thing. And I just wanted to get it out and share it. I just think, let me start my own thing. Let me just play solo gigs by myself. Let me record a little EP so I can book solo gigs. And I book solo gigs. I recruit some of my old band members to back me up. I play Brooklyn, Lower Manhattan, and open mics. The blues open mic on the Upper West Side, open mic in Harlem. And I'm just trying to share what I do with people. And I'm really embracing the blues at this point. Blues styles and covering Gary Clark Jr. and stuff like that. And revisiting some of my old recordings, my little demos on my laptops and stuff. Trying to put together a set. As I do that, I'm meeting people, I'm meeting other musicians, other bands, and I eventually meet Keith Robinson, who's my drummer now. I said, hey, you want to play some gigs with me? Here's my material. The very first gig I had with him and Dan Green, who's on my record too, we played the first set with no rehearsal at all. I just sent them my songs. We showed up and played, and just the very first song, I was like, oh shit. I had just received a guitar in the mail from my best friend's growing up. His dad sent me his brother's guitar. He used to play guitar in Austin. So he sent me his Strat in the mail and was just like, this was my brother's. It's meant to be played. I want you to play it. It sounds amazing. It sounds like, so that's the beginning of my trio. A couple years back, we start playing around. There's nothing big happens. We just play around. I just book gigs at all the places. Try to make a little money, pay my band, keep writing songs, promoting social media, all this stuff. Working on vocals, working on guitar. I play Amateur Night at the Apollo. I'm trying to get eyes on me. I'm thinking, man, blues is kind of unique here because not a lot of people do it. And if I do it well, with a nod to the tradition that came before me and a nod to what Gary's doing in Austin and stuff, I think that will stand out. That will wow people. I guess fast forward to now, and I've been playing with my trio for a while. I have a new bass player now, Nick West. He was in the rock and roll cover band at the basement bar. And during the pandemic, I wanted to shoot one of those remote videos where we're all jamming. So we did one of those, and I thought, let's release this track as a single. My Name is Human. Keith said, let's do an album. And I said, let's do it. I'm in quarantine. I'm working from home. I get laid off. 2 months later, my wife has a baby. And here we are. Keith did an amazing job producing this thing. Just can't wait to share it with you guys. But anyways, this record kicks ass. I'm kind of impressed by it. I'm so grateful for it. It sounds awesome. The guitar is great. The production's great. Man, if you like classic rock, if you like blues, and even everything in between, man, there's a lot of influences on this record. Stick with Andy Seeger and check out what I got.